Hello everybody. By now everyone should know I'm a little behind on these videos. In this one, it's the week between Christmas and New Year's. So I decided to head down to the south rim of the Grand Canyon. After driving into Kaibab National Forest on the north side, I stopped for a minute at this overlook to stretch my legs. It had a really nice view over the valley below. Then it was back on the road to the south rim of the Grand Canyon. After arriving mid-afternoon, I started exploring at Mary Coulter's Desert View Watchtower. Unfortunately, due to the government shutdown, I couldn't go up the tower. It is a unique structure to look at though. Well, here's my camp for the night. Going down one of the bumpy roads. The jack let down. And I hit a bump and bent it, so now it won't stay up. Thus the ratchet strap on it. But this is my camp for the night. I think I'm about maybe 3 miles to the entrance to Grand Canyon. The south entrance. It's a little cool. And I forgot about the government shutdown. We got some deer tracks here, so I'm hoping that something will come through tonight. Very secluded, very pretty. I'm loving this. After a good night's sleep, I started the day out with this phenomenal sunrise. And another hearty breakfast, of course. The morning was a bit windy and cool, about 20 degrees and a constant 15-mile-an-hour wind. It was definitely worth the extra clothes on to see the sun cast its rays onto the canyon walls below. And did I mention the sunrise was magnificent? Photos and videos really do not do the canyon justice. Grand Canyon. It definitely is beautiful out here. As the temperatures warmed, the crowds started coming. I ran into a couple of rude visitors and decided it was time for me to leave. I will be back. I hope to raft the Colorado River through the canyon one day. Now that really would be an adventure. With no set destination and still a couple of days off, I decided to hit Lake Mead, Temple Bar to be exact, and camp for a night or two there. The road in was terrible for a top-heavy truck camper, but drive slow and careful, it's doable. For the life of me, I couldn't figure out why all these shells were so far away from the lake. Then it dawned on me how low Lake Mead really is. If you look at the color of the shoreline, you'll see the high water mark. Where I parked would have been way under the water at one time. You may also notice that there's some critters walking around the campsite. There was quite the herd of them. After spending 2 nights here, it was time to head back to St. George area. Instead of going through Vegas, I took a tour of Lake Mead Rec Area. And I actually got to see my first oasis. This was a rest area inside Lake Mead National Rec Area. I thought the colors were interesting, so I stopped and took some pictures. I thought this was kind of cool. A little hot spring just outside of Lake Mead somewhere. All the travel I've done over the years, this is the first time I've ever seen a real oasis. So I really thought it was kind of an interesting stop, at least for myself. Well, once again, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It costs nothing and gives me incentive to continue making these things. So until next time, enjoy.